Good day. It is Tuesday. The time right now is like 5:30. I just finished work for the day and now I quickly want to go to the gym because I didn't get my workout in this morning. Hopefully there's space for me because I feel like a lot more people go to the gym after work instead of before. And around this time, it's usually like packed. If there isn't space for me, I promise you I'm going to walk right out. Literally. I am not about to be waiting around to do a set. And also I feel like the gym in my apartment is very tiny. It doesn't have all the equipment. It's not like a proper gym. Hence it's harder to like accommodate everyone. Also I am wearing my gym hoodie because I can never go to the gym with just like a sports bra because usually I'm very like conscious of my body, especially if I'm going to the gym in the evening because I look pregnant. Because in the morning my waist is like snatched. I haven't eaten anything yet, so my stomach is kind of like a bit more flat, whereas now it's like it's giving pregnant. It's giving 6 months pregnant and you're the father. I'm playing. We all know who the father is. We are back. I literally took the longest shower ever. Like my fingers are even preeny. Okay, you can't see. I was exfoliating. That's why it took so long. I'm making dinner. On the menu today is this moldy? Okay, no, I hope not. I want to roast some vegetables and have some steak. I have been thinking about the fact that the 40-hour work week is really unrealistic. I don't know if I've said this before, but I remember I saw a post that was like, remember that the 40-hour work week was basically implemented with the thought that there's someone at home who does the cooking and cleaning, whereas nowadays both men and women and the non-binary like have to work, and it literally like doesn't make sense. Like I don't mind working like 40 hours a week if there's someone who does like cooking and cleaning. Because the worst feeling ever is coming back around 6 and then I still have to like do cooking and cleaning and I just feel like there's no time. Like I don't have time to myself. I don't have time for anything else. And then next day I have to go do that again. This is why I need to find myself a billionaire to marry because I can't do this forever. Honestly, I cannot. It's either I need to marry a billionaire or a millionaire, be a millionaire and get a chef to do the cooking and a cleaner to do the cleaning. I just love the taste of roasted peppers. I feel like that's like my favorite way to cook peppers because I don't like them in like a stir fry or something like that. Like I want them roasted, I want them juicy. Tell me you can't cook without telling me you can't cook. I low-key get a bit nervous whenever I'm using a knife because I remember my grade 4 teacher, I think she once like cut off a pinky. Like we never actually asked her what happened to her pinky, but there was like half of it and that was freaky. That was legit scary. And I swear I would stare at it all the time and just like wonder what happened. But since then I've been very paranoid about like using knives because in my head she was like, and then she chopped off her finger. The first 6 months of this year were really horrible to me. I was just like a horrible person. Like I wasn't happy. I felt like I had nothing to look forward to. I felt numb all the time and life was just like all doom and gloom. But now I'm starting to get my groove back. Now I'm just like starting to feel excited for things. Now I'm looking forward to things. I also realized that if I don't make certain decisions about my life, other people are gonna make decisions for me. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to be in the same place that I am right now a year from now. There's a lot that needs to change and the only person who can make that change is basically me. I was also watching this video and this girl was like, ever since her and her friends started pretending like their life is like a TV show and just having like full-blown confidence that a main character would have and asking for things and acting like nothing matters and acting like they're gonna get their way, life has completely changed for them. I think when you're in the mindset of, if I ask for this and I don't get it, fuck it, it's okay. But what if I ask for it and I do get it? That would be like really great. I'm also trying to do a bit of that, be my main character energy and act like my life is a movie or TV series. Because honestly, life is too short. You are the main character in your movie, in your life, and everyone else is just like a side character. And you should like act like it. I'm not saying now go around and be like rude to people, but like take charge of your life. Remember that you are in control of your life. You have the power to change anything or everything about your life. Like whatever it is that you're dreaming about, you have the power over that. You're the only person who can follow your dreams. You're the only person who's gonna work as hard to make sure that you achieve what you're supposed to achieve. Guess who forgot to preheat the oven? This is why I need a wife, okay? But I also just realized that the potatoes are gonna take longer to be cooked through, unlike the peppers. And now I'm low-key freaking out because do I like take it out? Do I wait for the peppers to be done so I can take them out and leave the potatoes in there? Like, what do I do? Like, I'm low-key freaking out. This is why I shouldn't be allowed in the kitchen. Hectic. Okay, the vegetables are definitely going to be a mission. Excuse my ugliest finger. The peppers are okay, but the potatoes, they look questionable. The meat is fine, I think. I hope it is. We can't have more than one thing go wrong, so hopefully the meat is like perfect, medium rare, nice and juicy. Also got myself some appetizer. I buy like so many cans of this. Apple juice is like my new favorite obsession, whether it's in a juice box or like the sparkling kind. I am obsessed and I don't know why. I usually have like phases where I like different beverages, and I drink that phase. I am obsessed with that drink, and it's the only thing I drink besides water, tea, and coffee. Last time it was like Coke Light, the one in the silver can, because also it's just so pretty and so like aesthetic, and it's not as dull as the zero sugar Coke, not as sweet as the original. Now it's the appetizer, babe. It's the appetizer, not the grapetizer. That stuff is ew. Currently making myself a large cup of tea with some honey. I feel like I'm slowly turning into an old person again. In 2021, I would go to bed at like 9, wake up at 5, go to the gym and be so productive. Wouldn't do anything that people my age were doing. I was in like my old person era, and I loved it. Like, I loved staying at home, staying in bed, and just like reading or watching a movie, doing something calm, nothing too hectic. But then after a while I got over that and started partying again, slowly like becoming that person again. I feel like now there's a bit more like balance. Dude, this is too hard. Apparently you're not supposed to do that, but I do that all the time. I'm loving this era. Like, I love something that's a bit more calm, and I love just like having routine and knowing how my day is gonna pan out. Eventually you start like looking forward to that. Like, you start looking forward to your cup of tea and book. You start looking forward to bedtime because you're gonna read your good book and drink some tea. Unlike if you're just like out all the time, like there's no time to plan anything. You don't know what's gonna happen. Everything is just like spontaneous and fun. I want to put on some lotion because I didn't put anything on my face. I just used toner and then I forgot to use lotion. Okay, excuse the awkward angle. Also, I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm sure like the gods of skincare, I would probably be a dermatologist, right? Any dermatologist watching this, which is highly unlikely, would look at me and be like, you're not supposed to do that to your face, girl. I'm the worst person ever when it comes to skincare. I don't use stuff consistently to the point where I can figure out whether it works or not. Like, there's no one product that I use that I'm 100% sure about that it works, because I use things so inconsistently. Only thing I may use consistently is obviously like the wash and the lotion. Oh, I look like a man. Also want to freshen up my braids a bit. I've had them for like 3 weeks now, and my scalp is really dry, and I don't think I based my scalp this Sunday. I don't remember doing that. So I really want to like freshen up. I use this waterless cleanser. I just like rub it into my scalp so that it's a bit more moisturized, but I still suggest like putting on, I don't know, whatever you put on your scalp so that it's nice and moisturized, because this is just like a cleanser and it doesn't really lock in moisture. What I love about it is that, first of all, it feels so good, but also it doesn't leave like a white residue. I'm trying to push it out as much as I can, but I feel like this weekend I'm going to have to wash my braids, and that is not fun. It takes so long for my braids to dry out. Luckily these are shorter, because longer braids just take much longer. But even this length is still gonna take me like the whole night to probably like dry up. Okay, that feels so much better. My scalp feels less dry and agitated. But yeah, I am gonna go to bed. I am gonna meditate. I am gonna journal. I'm gonna do some hot girl shit and manifest my life.